to the Stropping Edge LLC. On this channel, we do a little bit of everything, meaning that I show all the things that I am involved with in my life. Well, the things that I can show you that I'm involved with in my life, I'm showing you here on the channel. And one of the things that I do and that I do show is 3D printing. So I had a need. So I have a thermal printer, label printer, for when I ship items out. And that particular printer takes a specific kind of label. And so anyways, I ran out of the flipbook style and I bought a roll of labels. And I'll show you what the situation looks like right now. I ended up having to ruin a few labels because I was trying to get it to print and the printer won't pull the roll through when the roll is just sitting on the floor. It's too heavy. It has to be up on a roller. So let me show you my situation here. So the situation is this, right? It's kind of a mess. Can't really do anything with it. And so the printer is now right here, and sorry for the dust, got to clean up this office. So I ended up printing, and I'll throw some time lapses online of the printer in operation, and let me show you what I printed up. This is not my design, so I'll also try and find the link that I used on Bamboo Labs and also show that as well. So these two sticks printed together. Okay. Then I printed a side slat. This is in PETG. Then I printed a second side slat, again also in PETG. And then I printed the top shelf. And this was printed in PETG CF, or PETG with carbon fiber. So I printed these parts with 6 wall loops, the top and the two sides with 6 wall loops. Now, it is going to take a little bit of gluing, but what I'm going to do, or how it works, is you put everything together. Let me show you real quick. Let's try. Give us a little bit of room here. So you plop these two together like so. Can't quite get it all into frame here. Here, let's do this. There we go. Now it's all in frame. This roller part goes down here, and where I'm going to apply some glue is not down here because I want this to roll free. I'm going to apply some glue on these two ends here, kind of give it some structural rigidity up top. And then these tabs that you can barely see correspond to these pre-done. This is the way it printed. It's in this fashion. So it printed like this on the bed, and you'll see it in the time-lapse video. But essentially you take these 4 squares and you plop them on those 4. And what I'm going to do is put some crazy glue in these pots. Maybe a little strip down there, a little strip right there. put some crazy glue here and some crazy glue there, kind of hold these two ends together, plus plop this down on there, and then I'll show you what the finished shelf looks like. Okay, get a little glue, couple drops in there, couple of drops in there, get a little strip in there. Okay, that's the problem with crazy glue, y'all, is that it's messy. Let's do a little. Sorry, not trying to be out of frame, but it's hard when you have a limited amount of space that you can work inside of. That, and then let's get this a little twisty twist into there. Give it a twirl, distribute the glue. And then we'll let that set. Flip this over. Do the same thing again. Glue in here. Glue in here. I did a little strip down the center piece, the center spine here of glue. Okay. Make sure you orient it in the same way twice. All right, all snaps in. Boom, shelf. Okay. Now that the shelf is done, we'll show you how this all goes together. Pop open the printer, pull the roll of tape out. So this is how the roll of labels comes in this gigantic thing here, like this. So what we're going to do is roll these labels underneath, lift it up, get this set. There's a couple grooves on there, put the labels over the back. Okay, and the awesome part about this is that now these labels will roll pretty freely, come around the back side like this, so that they feed into the printer. So here's the printer. Coaster out of the way. So here's the printer. And it doesn't need to be on there super rigidly. There. Now my printer's up out of the way. The roll is underneath, so it can glide nice and easy. And yeah, now it's vertical instead of being horizontal or pushed out. The printer being pushed out because it rolls behind it, or having to unroll a few labels. So here's the printer sitting on my desk, and basically in order to print something, basically just gonna shoot it out of the computer here. Thing, print there, So we're going to go File, Print, and one copy coming right up. Okay, worked pretty cool. There's the link to the model that I used to print, and of course Los Santos Designs. That's my personal, well, my designing side of my business, the Stropping Edge LLC. Thanks for hanging out with me and kind of looking at the final result of this printer. I think it came out pretty good. Very happy with it, and hope you enjoyed seeing the time lapse and the process of putting it together and all of that. So, and as always, follow, like, and subscribe. If you'd like to see me print something, you want to send me any kind of STL, and I'm happy to try and print something for somebody out there, and you know, make something neat, something cool. That's what I'm about. That's what we're about on this channel, is doing fun stuff and making fun, cool things. So I hope you had a good time seeing the video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, God bless. This is Sal with the Stropping Edge signing off for now. We'll catch you on the next video.